Don't let anybody ever tell you RSI is no good. Okay, I just want to show you 2-period signals in RSI are just huge. Small is better than big. Trust and believe. This is when small is big. Now, I'm just going to pick out the 2-period reversals in RSI, whether they be divergences or reversals. I'm just going to pick them out. I'm going to get my trusty drawing tool now. I'm using it in a non-ray mode, so just have these little double top here. And everybody sold into that, thinking that, oh gosh, my RSI is above so-and-so, I'm going to sell, right? Well, it seemed to be a good idea at the time. It did pull back, but it did not follow through much to the downside. And 2 days later, I don't know if it's a weekend on here, I can't. This is the end of the month, though. It's kind of a monthly stripes on this. I don't know when the end of the week is. But it doesn't really matter for people that have 100 pip stops in here and stuff. And if you're swing trading on a daily, I gotta hope you got a 10 pip stop on there, okay? So, gonna look at it in terms of the dramatic moves coming out of the 2-period and the 3-period RSI, just a little zigzag here. So if I go for the this being a key price now because it's a launching point, so I can take this and bring it up to these lows, and now I've got a triple bottom becoming a top. I got this divergence up here. Kind of a divergence on this. I guess it kind of cheating, but I'm willing to cheat on this triple top because this is a 2-period. And they close, who knows when this broker closed. This is a daily chart, for God's sakes. On the other broker, it probably looks perfect. You know how that is. The other broker, oh gosh, should be with that broker. Look at the patterns on that platform. Oh, look at that 4-hour chart. Amazing, right? But the 2-period's definitely worth the risk. Oh man, load the wagon on these trades. So there's that. Now, the first time you can get into this market with the other side of RSI, which is the reversal, that fits the criteria as a true negative reversal. In other words, as the downtrend is coming, a big thrust is this. Probably a 5 or 6 period reversal. And also, it's kind of unique because what's contained in that is a 2-period explosion. So that's why this 2-period is so insanely key. I mean, it's right out of insanity trading, okay? So this double top becomes a double bottom, okay? This is retarded. This broker closes at 5. Closes their books like 10 seconds before the hour, but at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I mean, I don't know how trading is just, God, isn't it dumb? So, let me go for maximum chart space here. Okay, I got into this trade a little bit early. Yeah, when I left here 4 hours ago, I put on some buy at the markets because I just loaded up and walked out the door. They might just dray a cup. I may never get down. It may never come down. But it may spike down like it did here before it left the station. I'm pretty guaranteed that these wicks on these candles. But these would be dojis stacking up here. Anytime you see this stuff, doji, here could be inverted hammers for all I care, which would be nice, right? So here's a inverted hammer of sorts, I'm sure. Want to split hairs or go to the 4-hour chart and do all that stuff. But Okay, going back to just the pure market structure here. Here's my argument for the uptrend, for the up explosion. We're in a critical 2-period divergence that's failing. And then we're getting this classically becoming a 2-period buy. And of course, this has to complete. And some people would put a buy stop up there, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna get in here because this is too good of a pattern, possible pattern setup. I'm not gonna load the wagon unless we come back to this key top bottom. So this top became a bottom, became a top, and I guess if you wanted to stretch, but this window here, we'll just call this window between these two prices a big deal. But we got this nice reversal setting up here, and if you kind of want to look at RSI as far as the cycle rhythm of it, you could start to come in here like this and just keep. God, I wish this would stay in drawing mode. But here's where all the 2 periods are taking place down in here, and then come in here like this. Tops become bottoms as the oscillator walks forward. So triple top maybe becomes a bottom, but I don't think it's going to be able to come back because this is too steep. It's not going to be able to come back. So you're going to have to project this out in here and give it a place to land. So the RSI could do one more fall down, and you may get a triple reversal here. There's really no telling how it could unfold. Certainly the up channel argument would be to start to hang your channel like this. And if you were trading envelope channel, which I'd like to do because I want to get in near the edge, here it would be your double bottoms on the top of the channel, and tops become bottoms, bottoms become tops. It's just that simple, and that's your pivot point, your roll reversal point, whatever you want to call it. Here is a argument for triple top becomes bottom. Right now, going into the Asian session, whatever it is, I don't know. But 8:30 at night, this thing's going to get all wacky. It's going to get all whacked out, and it might spike up there, and I'll definitely be taking profit step. But it's not to say that it's not going to do what this did, and that is basically go up to 100 and come up into this, and you've got this top, bottom, top. This is going to be a big deal up here. And then, but it's not going to go up there. This is a daily chart. It's not going to just go straight up there and never look back. So there's a bunch of times to get in along the way, but just certainly from the daily standpoint, you can trade the daily chart without ever drilling down. You never have to really drill down because you're going to be, okay, so let me just take all this garbage off here. If you're going to say right now, I'm thinking, I don't want to miss this trade, so I'm going to put in some orders here 40 pips deep. Just going to do it. Now it's not going to last more than 4 hours, but if I get a spike down here on the opening, there's news or something. I mean, how many times have we seen this? Bam, and up. And even if you weren't trading that from any particular direction, you can't tell me that's not a good trade. So you have to accept a certain amount of chaos and prepare for that because, I mean, come on, these are great trades. I mean, look at this. I mean, the person that said, well, I'm waiting for, not that you should overtrade to beat the band. I mean, certainly if you go to the 1 hour, it's really hard to say, right? You're like, look at that. What do you do there? I don't know. It does look like come back in the... Of course, on the 1 hour traders, look at this beautiful double bottom in RSI. Bam! I'm sorry, two period RSI. The strongest signal you'll ever see, really. Even this one, look at this 2 period up here. You got a bottom becomes a top. you get this. It's not really divergence, but it's a zigzag, like this one here. Like, look at this zigzag back here. Double bottom divergence, 1 hour chart, bam. Then here's almost a reversal here where it's more overbought. Where's my more overbought at a higher price? Not quite though, not quite. But it's starting to fall apart there, and then you do get a very dramatic one here, but it doesn't complete. That's the problem with the 1 hour chart, is you're going to get a bunch of signals. But here's a classic reversals on the 1 hour. This is RSI giving you the backbeat, so to speak. These three tops. This is more overbought at a lower price, with a top becoming a bottom, and there's a double top. And if you pull the trigger every hour in the hour, like so, if it comes down here and the next hour it's touching the top of this, I'm getting in. So I'm already laying orders in here to get in down here, and I just keep hitting it, you know, every 4 hours. I get to put it tighter than that. Capture this. I get my closest order is 10 pips, but it's actually filling a whole bank in here, so it's a range entry. That's the top order there, just coming in. So what I want to do is I want to catch this if it spikes down like this on this 1 hour. This to me is my favorite trade. Now there's not even a divergence here. RSI is just maxed out to max fill. I'm sure somewhere on this chart, if I zoom out, there's some type of story there. Okay, it's this bottom here is the big deal, and then this top that it could never even close. You know, couldn't even come near that. Just insanely bullish. But let me just go back to the daily here, because I really want to be simple about it. Okay, so I gotta have some discipline. I can't be pulling the trigger here and buying this right now, because I just have to wait it out. I'm already in. I'm in like 50K or something here. I just don't want to. I don't want to overload something that hasn't quite completed its setup. But like I said, look at these 2-period RSIs. Look at the drama here. Look at this. I mean, that's really the crux of it. I mean, that's RSI is all about, you know. Counter trend. I mean, look at this reversal, and you know, the trend's up, right? Trend's your friend, but look at the money on the other side of this thing. You gotta be kidding me. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know, it's just not right. And I don't really care so much about some of these giant patterns here, because I just think, yeah, market does turn on a dime. It really does. Look at this. Look at that little baby 2-day, 3-day divergence up there. Look how it just gives you. I mean, that's the turn. Okay, but now, I think it's time to come up and probe the top of that top bottom drama, and RSI is giving me the 2-period buy signal, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Long dollar yen with pendings below, not too long. I don't want to load the wagon and get blown up again. If they blow up my account again, I'm suing my broker. Okay.